Just another question. Who hurt you, bro?
God, why do people keep asking me that question?
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Don't Spill Too Much, where conversations flow smoother than Anuv Jain's melodies. And this one's going to be a special one because we are doing open conversations with OnePlus. And speaking of soulful vibes, we have the man himself here, Anuv Jain, in the house.
Thank you so much, Shreya. That was an amazing intro. I love it.
Yeah, it's not written by me though.
That's okay. As long as you said it, that's what matters.
So I just want to ask, how are you feeling? Are you happy?
I'm extremely happy. I'm very excited to be here. And yeah, I'm excited get on with this and see where this goes.
Okay, how's life doing?
Oh,
I just saw that you collaborated with AP Dillon.
Yeah.
How is that?
Things have been great, man. I'm back on the road. I've been traveling a lot. So that's been great. I've been performing in all the cities that I can. So I'm finally being able, because I was on a break before this, so I'm finally being able to meet my audience once again, which I absolutely love. And yeah, I'm working on new music at the moment, and I'm so happy that you just plugged in the AP thing. So that collaboration, I'm super hyped because I very selectively choose people that I want to work with, and I'm sure that AP is just the same person as well. And when we both got in touch with each other and we wanted to work on the song, it was just the right fit.
Is it another heartbreak song? Because I'm done crying.
Okay, so I'm just gonna apologize to you in the beginning.
Oh
because
my
yes,
God, we have another heartbreak
yes,
song.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But it's more about regret. The song is called Afsos. It's about
Afsos.
regret.
Okay.
So I think you're gonna like it probably.
Yeah, because I regret a lot.
Or maybe the person that you were with and the person who broke your heart might be regretting that same thing. So maybe that's something that you can look at it as.
I just want to ask, do you write these songs because you are heartbroken, or you write it for the audience out there?
Whenever somebody asks me this question, I don't really know how to answer because, yes, I have been heartbroken before. I think at this point in my life, I'm somebody who's really happy. I mean, there's a lot going on, which makes me want to wake up in a very excited way.
Yeah.
But I have been heartbroken before, and I have broken a few hearts as well. So I think that's where the music comes from. Some of it is an apology, and some of it is just nostalgia, I guess.
So it's basically real life stories?
Yes. Everything that I've written so far. Every lyric, every sentence, every paragraph, every word. Every time I go for a show as well, that's the first thing that I say. That guys, everything that you're gonna hear today, is based on real life. It's literally like a movie.
Okay.
You know how you have that disclaimer in the beginning that this is based on real life? That's exactly how.
So do all the people text you when they hear the songs, like all the girls, your broken hearts? Do they text you, hey Anuv, I heard the new song. Is it about me?
Oh, damn.
Does it happen?
I hope it doesn't happen, honestly. That would be pretty crazy. I think some of them might think that it's for them, and probably isn't.
We have some.
And it probably isn't. And some of them might not even know that it's for them, and it just might be for them. So that's probably how it is. But there haven't been that many. There have been a few people that have been in my life, and yeah, that's just how it is.
Okay. I'm not judging, it's okay.
Oh yeah, of course. I would judge you if you judged me. So
No. Just another question. Who hurt you, bro?
God, why do people keep asking me that question?
It's a meme.
Yeah, I know it is.
Yeah.
I know it is. But like I said, bro, some people have, and I've heard some people as well. And bro, I've gone through some things in my life and there is this baggage that I carry, and I have this lingering sadness sometimes. So I guess that's where it comes from, and that's how it is. But again, I'm not a perpetually sad person.
Okay, do you feel that all your songs are kind of chai with the rain vibe? Do you agree with that, or you just feel that you're tired now hearing the same thing?
No, of course not. I'm never going to be tired because I see it as a compliment.
Okay.
I think chai with rain is a mood, honestly.
Yeah.
And I see it as a compliment. If somebody is listening to my music in that moment, I think that they are at peace, with the world, and they're just sitting down and they just want to relax and they want to listen to something good. So I would take that as a compliment. But not everything that I've made so far is like that. I have, even though I don't have a very huge discography, I have a few songs, but I think I have tried to tap into different kinds of sounds whenever I can. So yeah, some of it is definitely that chai and barish wala mood.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have a song called Barish, so again plugging it in.
Yeah, just a happy song.
Which is technically like we were talking about this earlier, but it is technically a happy song, but people associate it with heartbreak.
Yeah.
Which is okay as long
Let
as.
me tell you, I'm not feeling happy while I'm listening to that song. I'm like always crying. Whenever I wanna cry and I am not able to do that, I just play Barishe. I'm like, why did you do that to me?
Yeah, so that's why I just don't understand it, because for me it's a song about, like being in love. But I guess, bro, it's art. It's fine. Like,
Yeah.
however you want to take it, as long as it gets you, to feel something, and that's what matters. But like I said, like, so not everything is that vibe. I have a few songs that have more energy. Like I have this song called Meri Baaton Mein. I have this song which is basically me like rapping, which is called Antariksh. All of these songs I feel are more energetic, and you can like literally listen to these while you're gymming, or while you're on the treadmill, or while you're just like going out for a run, or just when you're driving around, and the world is coming crashing around
Yeah.
you. I think,
Or somebody's like punching you in your heart.
or maybe this person just cut you the wrong way on the road, on the street. So
Right.
like you can listen to it that way as well.
Mere husn.
Oof. Now
I
I don't know.
shouldn't
I don't
sing
know
though.
where that song fits, honestly, because I've heard it being played in my gym, and I see people like lifting weights a
Yeah.
lot more. So I don't know whether that song is doing the trick, or it's just the lyrics and just the memories, and people. You've seen those memes, right? Like, I'll see you at the gym, bro. Like
Yeah.
that whenever somebody's heart gets broken, right? Like, I'll see you at the gym.
No,
So
even
guess,
I listen to sad songs while I'm gymming. So
Bro,
it gives me
same.
motivation.
Same.
He broke my heart. Now I'm going to have
Exactly.
some abs and I like get
Exactly.
a new guy who's like better looking than him. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So yeah, and for some reason, like this DJ turned Husna into a club banger, and every few days I keep getting like tagged in these
Yeah.
stories wherever like that song is playing, and I'm like, why is there a drop in my song? Like, what happened? So yeah, I guess whatever people want to do with it, man. I guess that's how it should be.
The song Ocean, should we talk about that? Because
Yes.
I think you've released 2 versions of it.
Yes.
The first one was in 2018, I remember.
Ooh,
and
that was such a long time ago.
yeah,
Yes.
and then you released another version in 2023.
Yes.
Why was that? Like,
So I had made that song called Ocean, and what happened was that I just made it on the uke, and I never really explored, what could happen with it when it comes to music. Okay, so I just let it be, and I'm very happy and very proud of the way that has been made. But I got in touch with like OnePlus recently, and they sent me their Buds Pro 3. Okay, and they were like, "Why don't you listen to the song once again and see if you want to like do something with it?" And I heard the song, and man, like it was amazing. The clarity was insane. Everything was insane. And I was like, okay, I think we're game. Why not, like, let's work on this once again, and let me try to create something using the Buds Pro, right? And I was like, let's try to work on this. And then I went to the studio with my producer. We started like working on the track. We started putting in some bass. We started putting in some piano. We started putting in some cello and all of those things. And we came back to these guys, and I'm not even joking, Sometimes when you're working with like brands and all of those things, sometimes you just do things because, whatever. But this one just fit so well because I still listen to that. It's
Yeah.
still out there on all my DSPs and like all the platforms out there, and people have loved the song as well. And all of this, people don't know, was created because of the Buds Pro 3. Because I heard the entire song. We were mixing using it. We were mastering using that. And yeah, it was just a great experience. I'm really happy that this particular collaboration with the brand made me also just rethink my song once again. And it just turned out well. So
okay.
better than the previous one. So
Okay.
that was your second question, right? So that's
Yeah.
where I was heading to.
How do you decide who do you want to collaborate with? Is there a vibe check process, or like you just go with whatever feels right?
See, definitely there's a vibe check process, because you don't want to work with everybody, right? You want to work with very select few people that you feel that, you have that synergy with them, and they stand for the same kind of values that you stand for. And I feel that when OnePlus came on board, and the entire discussion that we had about like how to take this forward and all of those things, I was pretty much like on board from day one, because what they spoke about was like never settle, right? That's the tagline, that's the slogan that they have, right? And I was like, man, that's literally who I am as a person as well. And we spoke about this in the interview as well, that I'm somebody who never settles. I want to constantly keep like improving myself. I want to constantly keep innovating as well. When it comes to my shows, when it comes to like the kind of songs that I'm making, the kind of people that I'm working with, it's always like constant, like I have to be better, 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 better. Never settle for something that's mediocre, like always try to be better. So I think that's where the synergy comes in, because it's their slogan as well, and they are also constantly innovating. No brand survives this long.
Yeah, 11 years.
11 years. It's insane to me, unless they haven't innovated, right? So these guys have been doing brilliantly well as well. And I felt that, like we were pretty much in sync with like everything. So yeah, it was a pretty, this one was a very, very easy choice. So, yeah,
Okay,
that's
just
what it
like
was.
this podcast, very much in sync.
Yeah, definitely.
I wanted to plug
Definitely.
myself in it.
No, you're doing a good job.
Yeah. So you always wanted to become a singer, or was there a second option for you?
I think in my heart, I always wanted to do this. I've always been a singer, bro. I've always been a songwriter as well.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for a very long time, even though I got into music professionally very recently. But I've been doing this for a very long time. I was supposed to work in the family business. So I always thought that I'll do this on the side. Like, I'll just do it because it makes my heart happy. But I'll do my family business. But that, unfortunately, or now I think about it, unfortunately, did not work out for me. And I got into music, and my life has changed, man. I'm so happy that I got a chance to do it. So I think, even though I might say that, I want to do it as a hobby, I think a part of me always wanted all of this, which I have right now. So I'm happy that I get a chance to, be in front of people and I get to do what I'm doing.
Okay, now just to, like, the ice has already broken, I
Yes.
can clearly see.
Yes.
But I'm just going to ask you some icebreaker questions.
Cool.
Just to open you a bit, not to make you more nervous.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah, of course. I'm like shivering right now. I'm shaking.
Yeah, I can clearly see. Okay, if your life were a reality show, what would you call it? Do you watch reality shows, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Uh,
You have better things to do in life.
I mean, it's entertainment, bro. I don't really have a problem
Yeah.
with anybody watching it, honestly. But if my life was a reality show,
Yeah.
you'd have a pretty mundane life, man. I don't even think if anybody would be interested.
Why? A lot of women are interested.
Bro, see, I live like two lives, okay? I have a life of me as an artist, which is not a very high percentage of what I do in the entire day. There's a life where I'm just like chilling and watching anime, and I'm just like taking a walk, and I'm just not doing much, honestly. So I think, I don't know whether people would be interested. I hope they don't make a reality show out of my life.
But what if they do? What would be the name?
Not keeping up with Anuv.
Okay.
I guess that's what I'm gonna say.
But that's a funny name.
Yeah,
That's good.
because what are you gonna like look?
Okay.
Yeah.
Another question
Yes.
on your screen. In 3, 2, 1. No screen.
Oh,
just-
okay. Yeah. I was like, oh, the production has screens here as well. What did I miss?
Okay. Any fan interaction that was so bizarre that it just stayed with you?
So it was bizarre in a very sweet way, because there was this one guy who reached out to me and my team, and he wanted to propose to his then girlfriend. So it's gonna be a good story.
Yeah.
So yeah, then girlfriend, and my team saw that, and they were like, okay, why not? And we were performing in Mumbai. It was a stadium show. It was a completely sold out show in front of 8,000 people, 9,000 people, or something like that. We put the camera middle of the show. We put the camera on him, and the girl is so confused, and he gets down on his knee, and he's like,
Yeah.
okay, and I'm like, please say yes, because otherwise it'll be really embarrassing. Like, that's what I'm thinking. And she obviously said yes, and I'm so happy that they got engaged in that moment. That was like pretty bizarre, because when I started doing this, I never thought that I'm going to be a part of people's lives like this. And now that I am, and I get to be, because even when they're 60, right? And I hope they end up together, till the time they're 60, 70, when they talk to their grandkids. I'm sure they're going to be like, bro, ek tha wo koi singer, and like we were in his concert, and that's when the person proposed. So I feel that that's going to be such a cool thing, man. And they had
Yeah.
invited me to the wedding as well. I couldn't go, unfortunately, but I was hoping that they'd said some sweets, but they didn't. But anyway, so that was pretty bizarre. And one of my previous shows, like a couple of shows before, this one guy just like randomly walked on the stage, and I thought he was a part of the crew, but he just walked on and just hugged me.
Oh,
And I was
that's
like,
so sweet.
not in that moment. I freaked out a bit. Before that, like, this girl also tried, but they stopped her at least.
Yeah.
But it's my stage, man. I'm performing for people. So don't do that, please. Like, don't come on stage and like break that flow for an artist. But that was pretty bizarre, and it wasn't even like he ran. He literally walked. Like, he was tailowing on stage. And I was like, dude, that's mad.
Okay. Do you feel weird when all the girls keep crying while they are singing your songs in the concert?
No, I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
He
why
loves
not?
to make women cry.
I mean, they smile as well. So,
Okay.
but no, I love it, because see, what my thing is that whenever I'm writing, I want people to feel something. That's literally what a songwriter wants, right? Like, if you're writing something, and if you're being able to reach somebody in that capacity, where they're being able to feel something out of what you've written, I think that's the biggest compliment that a person can get. And if somebody it's acting like it's like the songs are being cathartic, and like people are being able to relate to it and cry to it, why not, bro? Like, sadness is also a very beautiful emotion that humans have. I don't know why this negative connotation is there with it. Like, we are human, and this is the human condition. Like, we go through ups and downs in life, right? So if I'm being able to be there in like your downs, and I'm being able to be there in your highs, like, why not, man? I come cry at the shows. It's completely okay. It's all chill.
Yeah, if you don't feel sad, how will you understand the importance of being happy?
Exactly. That's
very motivational.
That's amazing. I did not think that you would have it in you to like
Shut
say
up,
something.
okay, you don't think that I'm intellectual?
Oh shit, I judge you now.
See, I told you, everybody keeps judging people.
But no, but so that's how it is. So I'm happy whenever people come, however they are feeling, whether they laugh, they cry, they smile, whatever they want. I'm so happy whenever.
Yeah, when I listen to your songs, I'm like, which ex do I miss right now? Because I am in a very happy space right now. I'm working and doing stuff. But when I listen to your songs, I'm like, kaun se wale ko yaad karu main? Just to feel that emotion.
No, that's up to you.
Yeah. What's the cringiest thing you have done to impress somebody?
I've been pretty smooth with all of it. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that was also smooth.
I don't really remember, man. I think it must have been back in school or something like that. I think I must have made like a card or something. And obviously it's sweet. But when I think about, okay, I'll tell you one more. So I had written the song for somebody and I was with that person back in school. And so I put it up on like this platform, right? And the bio that I gave was, I can't even tell you, dude. It was like HYYYY. PLIX, forgive me, and all of that. You know how we used to write back in the day, right?
Like, how are you? HRU.
Yeah, exactly. So you understand, right? Yeah. I hope that you were a part of that entire thing as well, right? Okay.
If I look at my Facebook captions, I'll probably kill myself.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy that improved, and like people just, I think people talk like people are more grammatically correct these days, right? Whenever they're writing.
I hope they are.
Yeah, because I don't know what the kids are doing these days, so I'm not sure.
No, they are very woke. And Gen Zs, they are very woke.
Oh, okay. So as long as they're writing well, so that's what. Yeah. But we never wrote well, and we.
But that was the fun part of it.
Yeah, but now that you look back, it's like one of those things now when you look back at your pictures like from like 6 years ago and you're wearing an outfit and you're like, dude, why was I wearing that outfit? I think it's pretty much like that. So yeah, I think I would say that was pretty cringe. Otherwise, I've been like pretty smooth with it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. So do you sing your own songs just to impress someone you want to impress?
You know, the funny thing is that I only sing my songs. That's the brand basically. Yeah. So yeah, of course, I've written songs for people. So I don't know what you're talking about. Like, obviously, I'm literally like doing this to impress people. But yeah, I do sing my music for people, and I've been lucky that the people around me, and I'm not talking about like the people that I've just been romantically involved with. I'm talking about just my friends as well. Yeah. I'm so happy that they listen to my music. I'm their top, like I'm not even joking. I'm like the top artist for all of my friends. So it feels nice that, like they enjoy my music. So whenever we sit down and I have a guitar in my hand, it always is like, bro, why don't you sing your own song? So it's never like, why don't you sing that particular song or anything of that sort. So yeah, I do sing my own music whenever I'm with people. Yeah.
Okay, if I give you a chance to dedicate one of your songs to me,
oh,
which song would that be?
I would say Mazak.
Okay. Should I just get up and leave?
No, but the title might say Mazak, but I think you have a very beautiful smile.
Okay.
So, and the song talks about, the person that I wrote this for, her smile reminds me of the crescent moon. Oh. Because if you see the crescent moon, it looks like a smile, doesn't it? So
yeah. From Barishe to Husna to Tum Mere Ho, you have come a long way. These are massive hits.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like, oh my God, I did that? Like, I really made these songs and I've come so far. Do you ever like feel that way?
See, I'll be honest with you, it hasn't sunk in yet, honestly. Because there's every time something good happens, obviously the entire team, my family feels so proud, and I feel so proud of myself as well. That because see, it's a very people might think that there's something very crazy happening in the background. But it's a very small setup. There are only a handful of people who are working with me, and I pretty much make the entire song myself. So, and it's just me sitting in my living room and just like sitting with my mom, and we're building these songs together. So it's not like a very elaborate setup that we have. And when we are doing that, and something that is so, it feels so small and so contained, and then the song goes out in the universe, and everybody's listening to it. These are like #1 songs in the country and in Asia as well. It feels crazy to me, honestly, but it hasn't sunk in properly that, oh, I have done this.
How do you celebrate the success? Like, if your song is done well, how do you celebrate it with your friends, family?
Bro, we go crazy. Like, it's the craziest thing ever. I get a good night's sleep.
What?
Yeah, because like, the days leading up to the release are so hectic, and They're so crazy. Even though I've started feeling less and less nervous, I've started feeling more confident in, like what I'm doing. But they're still hectic because there's so much going on. There are interviews, there are things going on. You have to make sure that you're marketing the song well. So there's a lot going on basically. Like, whenever there's a release coming up. So we barely sleep. The entire team is just like working around the clock, and I really appreciate them for that. And as soon as the song releases, and now it's out in the universe, and hopefully people like it whenever they do, like listen to it, I get a good night's rest, man. Like that's what is required. And my mom knows that not to send anybody upstairs and like not to wake me up because I'm gonna be sleeping in like till noon. That's how I do it. And then after one day, it's back to work. Now what's the next thing? That's how it is.
So now today you will have a good night's sleep.
Yes.
Because this podcast is going to be successful.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure. I'm sure. I think this has been good, right?
For me, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna get a good night's sleep tonight as well.
What is the best part of being famous? And the worst?
The way the last couple of days have been, I can give you a positive answer right now, but it's usually, I don't know, like I have a very pessimistic viewpoint as well, but it keeps coming in waves. I think some days are good, some days are bad. But I'll tell you the
This
good.
is how life
Yeah,
is.
this is how life is. But I'll tell you the good things first. See, I don't use my fame. I'm cringing literally like saying that word. Like I don't use my fame to get anything done. I'll still stand in lines. I'll still go to a restaurant.
What's
Nothing
the
will be
point then?
I'm okay, bro. It's fine. It's all chill. Like I don't really use it honestly. But I love the fact that the respect that I get for the work that I do is amazing.
Yeah.
Whenever I step outside and I get a chance to meet people and they come up to me with the biggest smile on their faces and they tell me that, bro, we love your music, and I get so happy. And even though it happens more often than it has ever happened before, I still feel so happy and I still get so excited whenever somebody comes up to me and they tell me that they've liked the songs, because I know it takes a lot of courage to approach somebody, like a stranger, right? Or somebody that you don't know. And when somebody does that and they take that effort, it makes me very happy. So I think that's something that I love about just being, again, cringing, famous. But I think there are downsides as well, bro. There are certain times when I just want my private life to be private. I want to just do my own thing, not be constantly worried if somebody's like looking or something, and just be very free whenever I'm walking outside. That has become a little difficult. It's not like extremely crazy or anything yet, but it is becoming more and more difficult as the days go by. And that's something that I miss, being anonymous and not being known and just disappearing into the crowd. I used to really love doing that. Now that I think about it, and that's something that I can't do. So it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword, yeah.
Obviously, it has pros and cons.
Yeah.
But
and the cons are social media as well. Like there are pros as well, because some people say the nicest things to me, man. Like sometimes it's crazy that this kind of stories that they tell me are insane. But sometimes people can be really mean as well. And I'm just like sitting there and I think about it. I was like, bro, what have I done to you, man? I'm just like trying to do my work and trying to be a good person and just like trying to put out music to the best of my abilities. So I think, again, pros and cons. That's how it is.
How do you face criticism? Because I think recently, I don't even know if it has happened recently, but you sang your song for the first time, Husna, and a lot of people trolled you on the internet.
Yes.
Like, how did you take that?
See, I'm somebody who doesn't take criticism that well. But I'll be very honest, if it was something that is directed towards me in a very positive way, like there's a way to positively do it as well, I wouldn't it would pinch, but I would take it in a better way. Like I'll be like, okay, let me just like improve on all of these points, because if somebody is not liking some of this, why not? I have to improve. We're all WIP, man. We're all work in progress. Nobody just becomes better on day one. You have to keep going through that entire thing, and that's where and you have this ideal image, of this is the kind of artist that you want to be, and we are really far off, and we want to get there. So if you do it positively, then it's fine. But when people get nasty with it, I think that's when it hurts a lot, because I'm like, bro, why are you talking about me as a person? Like, why are you, talking about what do I look like and about my family and about things? And I don't understand that part of it. See, because when you give yourself out in the universe and and I'm sure that you understand that as well, when you put yourself out in the universe, you have to accept the fact that people are going to be very positive. And if people are that passionately following you or passionately following your work, then there are going to be people who are going to be passionately trying to hate it as well, which is completely okay. I understand it. But don't get personal with it. That's the only thing that I ask for. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong. I'll try to improve.
I think a lot of people do not understand that, because internet is also like a very good thing, because it gives you exposure, and you reach out to a lot of people. But the way they troll you is too much. But how do you overcome that? Like, obviously, all days are not the same.
yes.
All days are not very good
Yes.
to you. But how do you overcome that trolling bit? Like, how do you come out of that situation? Like, I just want to focus on my work, or I just want to be happy. How do you do that?
See, initially it was very difficult because, again, bro, I'm like a very normal person. I have come through the ranks just the same way that anybody else in this country has. And I never thought that this was going to be my life. Now it is, that I'm accepting it. But when it starts happening to you, like immediately, like, or these are the first few stages of that, you really don't know what to do, man. I was constantly doubting myself. I was constantly going to this zone where I was feeling so terrible about everything that was going on. And I don't want to like to make this entire thing too negative, but there were some very, very bad days, like extremely bad days as well. But what I did was that I started talking to the people around me, and I realized that literally everybody who's doing well in their lives are getting trolled, which is very funny to me, honestly. Like literally everyone, you could be a legend and you're getting trolled on the internet as well. You've done so much for this country and you've done so much for the community and for the culture as well, and you're still getting trolled. So who am I, honestly? I'm just somebody who's so new. I'm just starting out.
I'm just a baby.
I'm literally just, I'm not a baby really, but like I'm old now. But when it comes to music, yes, I'm a baby because I've just started out. So who am I? It's fine. I'm also going to go through the same things. And the more I talk to people around me, the more I realize that everybody's gone through it, and this is something that just happens. I don't accept it as something that should happen, but you have to also understand that this is something that happens, and you have to make your peace with it as well, at certain places. So that was one thing. And then somebody very close to me told me that, Anuv, see, as basic as this line might sound to you, and it sounds pretty basic, honestly, just focus on the good things.
Yeah.
And again, when I heard it, I was like, bro, this is like those fridge magnet quotes you have. Now just focus on the good things.
Yeah.
And those generic quotes that you get.
Don't worry, buddy. Everything's gonna be
Everything's
all
gonna be
right.
okay and all of those things. But honestly, that's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
You just look at the positives, stop focusing on the negatives. You realize that there are so many people who are saying such good things out there. And we, as humans, we just tend to go to the negatives. There'll be 100 comments that will come that are praising you, and there'll be one that will say something bad or slightly, mildly bad, and you'll keep focusing on that. Why do we do that? Like, just focus on the 100 good things that people are saying. Just get yourself there and just don't stop looking outside, and just like keep doing your work and keep trying to improve yourself. That's how it is.
So my motto is whenever I get trolled, I look at the comment and then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna look at my bank account just to feel better. Because even if you're like trolling me, I'm getting money out of it.
That's that, definitely. But honestly, I would rather have that people stop doing it, honestly.
They won't.
They
I mean,
won't.
trolling has become a trend these days. So
Yeah.
I don't think they'll stop.
Yeah.
So it's better just to be like,
Yeah, just find positives.
Yeah,
man. Just look
focus
at
on
those.
yourself,
If your
keep
bank
working.
balance is that, then definitely
keep earning,
do that.
keep making money.
Keep making money. Do
Let
that.
these people bark.
Yeah, if that's how you want to see it. But I also want to like at the same time, you like look at the positives. Look at what everybody's saying. I think that's a better way. Because what happens is that I feel, again, if you're going too much into this conversation, we can stop as well. But I feel that money and all of these things, they're very important.
Yeah.
And they're extremely important to me as well, because I've had times when I did not have money. And now that I have slight amount of money, I'm happy that my life has become more comfortable.
How much slight?
I don't want to talk about that. My accountant will kill me. But now that I have some, I'm happy that I can do things. But I don't want to like my self-respect or like who I am as a person, I don't want to attach all of that to external things like money and all. Because when I'm writing a song that's coming from me, right? This is my brain. And if somebody compliments that, they're complimenting me. I don't want to like be dependent on money to give me that kind of validation for myself. I want to get it from these kind of things that, if I've done something well, give me that validation, and that should make me idly happy. So I think that's just how it should be. So sorry for the gyan.
It's okay. I loved it. It's going to help me in my life though. What really drives you? Like, how do you keep pushing yourself to deliver something which is extra special every single time?
That's just how it is, man. Like, it's always about the same thing I'm going to say. It's about never settle. Because when you're not settling for, like something that you've already done and you want to keep improving yourself, I feel that good things will always come out of it. You're always going to like keep improving yourself. You're always going to keep, working towards improving yourself. I've heard a lot about OnePlus, the way they work with their customers as well. They always take in the feedback as well. They were literally taking my feedback. about the product, like how do you like it, do you not like it, and all of those things. And I was like, man, if they are giving me that much importance, and if they're asking me at this level as well, that are you liking it, then I'm sure that like they are asking everybody out there as well, that are you liking it, what do you think we can improve, where can like things change, and all of those things, which is crazy to me. So I feel that's how you improve, because when you're listening to your audience, that's when like you keep improving. And again, if you have that inbuilt quality as well, that you would never want to settle, I think that's how it happens.
So just like OnePlus, they have a vision of excellence.
Yes.
It's similarly like vibes with you too.
Yeah, at least I try to be that.
Yeah. Okay, should we play some games with you?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. How good are you at games?
I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we play a game with you, which is very unique?
Okay, let's.
Very creative.
Unique. Let's see how that goes.
Never have I ever.
Wow.
Just thought of it when you enter. I'm like, this might work
Okay,
for
why
the
not?
podcast.
Let's do this.
Okay. So whenever you are ready and if you have done something, just take a sip. I think you have water in it.
Yes, I have water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never have I ever written a song about someone specific but never told them.
Okay,
if you have told them,
if I've told them, then
so
I'm
you
supposed to
drink. Yeah.
Drink.
I told you it's a very unique game.
Oh yeah, so I have to. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I've told people, that I've written it for you.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay. How did they react? Did they go mad? Like, oh my God, Anu, are you serious? You have written a song about me. Am I that special?
Yeah, some of it was that. And some of it was, you just capitalized on my feelings. No, but yeah, it's mostly been positive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never have I ever pulled the I'm Anuv Jain card to get out of trouble.
Never done it. I told you earlier as well, I've never done it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What's the point then?
I don't know. Maybe one day everybody will just know who I
Yeah.
am, and I'll just get my way.
Compliment drinks.
Yeah,
and
rather than
stuff.
me telling them, they'll just know themselves.
Never have I ever embarrassed myself during a live performance.
Oh, so many times. So I'm supposed to drink this, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna drink the entire thing. But yeah, I've embarrassed myself a lot of times on stage.
Okay. And how do you overcome that? Do you feel embarrassed after going home?
Yes.
Do you cry after listening to your own
I'm
songs?
happy that I don't cry in the shower every time I go back when I've done something embarrassing. But I do think about it sometimes. Like, after a few days, that thought will just pop into my head. I'll be like, oh God, that was like, why did I say that? That was so embarrassing. So yeah.
So after that, do you listen to your own songs and cry?
No.
Okay. Never have I ever bought something super expensive and regretted it immediately.
Oh yeah, a few times, yes.
Okay. What's this expensive thing that you've bought?
I got this pair of shoes and I absolutely loved it, and I ordered for them online. They were super expensive. And when I wore them, I realized, have you seen that episode? I don't know whether it was, I don't know what sitcom was it from, where the person gets the shoes and they never wear it because it just hurts them so much, like the heels hurt them so much. I think it was from Friends, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, am I right? Yeah, Friends.
Oh yeah.
I think it was Monica. Yeah, Monica. Yeah, exactly.
She was partying and then
So I was Monica.
She took off her heels.
Yeah, I was Monica because I wore them to this place, and man, my feet were hurting so much, and I was like, dude, why did I spend so much money on
How
this?
much did you spend?
I don't want to talk about it. I'll start crying again.
Give me the price.
I'm gonna cry in the shower.
Less than 2 or more than 2?
Let's not talk about it. I don't want to go there.
Later.
I'll tell you later. Yeah.
After the camera is off. Like. Okay, now no drinking, just some scenarios, and you have to tell me how would you react in those scenarios.
Okay, cool.
Very funny.
Yeah, okay, done.
I'm trying to be funny though. Okay, what would you do if you were stuck in an elevator with either your worst critic or an ex who still hasn't moved on? Let's just assume.
Okay, so if I was with my worst critic, honestly, I would sing for them and they would realize that I'm not that bad. Okay, and if it was my ex who hasn't been able to move on, I would probably sing for them as well, and maybe sing one of the apology songs, and they'd be like, it's okay, I forgive you.
Oh yeah. Then she's again gonna get feelings for you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
तब तक तो elevator खुल जाएगा ना, then it's not really my problem.
In 3 minutes, the song is finished, you are out of the elevator.
There are always once more chance.
Okay.
So yeah.
Good for you. Okay. What would you do if you woke up one day and realized you accidentally dropped a full-blown Badshah-style banger?
I think if the song does the kind of numbers that Badshah, has been able to do, and I know him, and you know, we've had a chance to like interact with each other as well. Great guy. I think I would be the happiest person ever, man. That guy gets numbers like crazy,
Yeah.
which is insane. And if I can do that, if I can make something that reaches so many people, why not? I'd be the happiest person ever.
Okay. This is the last one.
Cool.
For the game.
Cool.
What would you do if someone finds out your one toxic trait that would completely ruin your wholesome romantic boy image? Are you romantic though? I just want to ask
Yes,
that.
I am.
Okay.
Yes, I think I try to be at least. I'm not bad at least at that.
Do you
And
do you bring flowers on the
and
first
plus,
date?
Yeah. Plus,
Oh, that's good.
I write songs for people. Like, I don't think there's anything more romantic than poetry for somebody.
Yeah.
So yes, I am a bit romantic. Yes.
Are you toxic at all?
That you'll have to ask the people that I've that,
give me
that
your
I
phone,
work
let me
with.
call
Like
them.
my managers are here. You can like ask them.
Managers always going to be unhappy with the artist.
No, managers are like work very closely with
Yeah.
people, right? Like they literally know you in and out, and I think I'm good friends with everybody. So they're literally giving me thumbs ups right now. I don't know whether
let
that's
me
sort of
see.
fear. I don't know whether
Yeah,
that's sort of
that's thumbs
fear, or they just respect me a lot. But like I think I'm okay.
Okay.
I think we all have our bad days, but I try to be good on most days. So yeah.
Great. What's the plan now? Like, very basic question. I just want to ask you right now.
Listen,
Where
if you're
do you
like
see
asking
yourself?
me if you want to go out later or something, I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy. Like I have
Oh,
plans.
shut up. You want to ask me that?
No, but I'll tell you. So the
Okay.
plan now is just to keep making beautiful music.
Oh, I thought coffee with you later. So.
Oh, see, I told you.
disappointed,
I told you.
okay.
No, I just want to make good music, man. I just want to, like we spoke about AP as well, right? Like this is going to be my first collaboration. I hope that it's the first of many. I hope to work with a lot of artists that I really look up to and that I listen to their music as well. So hopefully this is going to be that new chapter in my life where I get a chance to now work with more people. So hopefully that I want to make beautiful music, more and more music, and I want to have the best shows that you know I can produce for people. So we're working towards all of those things. So it's basically the same things that we've been doing into 10, into 100.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
So, do you want to say something to OnePlus fam or the young artists who are trying to make it big in this industry just like you? Like, do you have any advice for them or any message?
Yeah, first of all, I want to like talk about the OnePlus fam first. And I want to congratulate them because 11 years is insane. And the thing is that, you know, I'm somebody who like loves customizing their stuff, okay? I don't know whether you saw my bag or not, I'll show it to you later, okay? Like it's all customized. It's all like according to what I want.
Yeah.
One of my favorite colors is blue. I have it with me here as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm so happy that OnePlus came out with
this is
this
so
one,
cool.
the Buds Pro 3 like Sapphire Blue, which is insane to me because, man, I love the color. And if you see it inside as well, this is what it looks like. So
super comfy too.
Super comfy too. Obviously we know that that's all gonna be there, but just the way they look as well, man, I love it. It's like it feels like they were made for me, even though I know they were made for like a lot of people. But it feels like they were made for me, and I absolutely love it. So like I'm excited to use these like properly now. So that's how it is.
So that's why you're carrying them around everywhere.
Yeah, of course. I had the previous ones, like the other ones before this. Like I think that was like white in color. That's white in color. But now that I have these, I'm gonna be using these. So yeah, let's see how it works.
I just want to say this has been a really fun chat, and I've had super fun with you.
Yeah.
Just a request.
Yes, of course.
Can you sing 2 lines? Any song that you like, which is your favorite song?
Okay, cool. Why not? Do you think we can do Husna? Is that fine?
Yeah, I mean, that's my favorite
is that okay?
song.
Cool? Okay.
Okay.
If you know the lyrics, maybe join in.
Okay, I don't want to ruin your mood. You do your own thing.
Okay, I was hoping that you'd say that. But,
I'm very bad at singing.
Yeah, I was just being polite. But anyway, so this one is called Husna. And whoever is watching and whoever is listening to this, I really hope that you guys like it. मेरे हुस्न के अलावा कभी दिल भी मांग लो ना है पल में मैं पिघल जाऊं हाँ. Okay, so yeah.
Oh my God, now I know why all the women have a thing for you.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Definitely made me cry. Can't see the tears though. But it has been so much fun with you. Did you have fun?
I had a great time.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
I made you comfortable?
Yes. You know, like the thing is that I've been traveling a lot. So I don't know how my energy was, but I think you like really upped the game. So I feel very energetic to get through the entire day as well now. So like, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, because I had super fun with you, and it has been really smooth, and you made me comfortable too, because I was nervous initially, but you made me comfortable. So that's a big point.
Of course.
And I just want to say that all of us, we are really proud of you, because the journey you have had, it is difficult to make it big in this industry.
Yes,
it is.
I know.
And to give massive hits every single time is to use things. So I just want to wish you all the very best
Thank you
and
so
can't
much.
wait for your next drop and get hooked to it.
Thank you so much.
And hope to see you soon.
It was very nice to see you.
Same here,
And
same here.
once again, you were brilliant. So
Oh,
thank you so much.
so much.
for-
I
thank
didn't
you.
pay him for this.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
And if you guys had fun watching this, please share it with your friends, family, and yeah, thanks for watching. Lots of love. Bye.